First 86 Prelude just redeemed chocolate.
Hi, chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the lurk search. Thank you for the lurk prelude. I did eat a piece of chocolate before I unmuted. Hello, hello. Wait, which one did I put this on? This one, I think. Okay. So, we're playing a game. Oh, well, I'm playing the game. I've been playing this a lot over the last few days. I may have played it for like 7+ hours on Monday, and several hours on all the other days. So I've done a lot of things. This is what I was trying to finish last night. I've got to figure out what's going on with this. Why can't I place a wall here? But yeah, I if I had to explain the game in short, I'll leave that open for now. It's a factory game for a shop for alchemy stuff. That's basically what this is. Do I have more of those? Yeah, that's so we've got a few things I want to work on today. Um, the first one. Uh, Maybe we should just do game music today. What if I do that? Options, audio. Oh, I don't hear music, so. Oh, okay. Also, the boys are playing Repo, so yeah, if you hear some weird words and things, it is because they're playing Repo. Okay. Question is, do I try to make? Oh, this is full. Oh. The issue is that, which is weird. Hold on, let me check and make sure that that's all working properly first. Hold on. Okay, so I do think I want to redesign this. However, in fact, I kind of want to put it over there now. I think. Or I'm going to leave it for the moment because I want it to continue making stuff while we build up what we need. So before we get to that though, because I need to make this stuff, make the soap. But first, we really actually need to make the vitality potion. Okay. So I need. First, I need more quicklime powder, which got space here for that. So that's going to be easy enough to add more. The only issue is I don't know that the stone supply is really going to accommodate more. I might need to pipe more stone over here. This is barely keeping up as it is. The real issue is this here, that part. Which, let me check upstairs, because that looks like that's not running at all, which it should be. What's going on up here? That line. Okay, so that's that line. Oh. Ah. Why? Something got stuck there, I think. Now you're gonna work? Okay. I don't think I noticed that. Might also do this. Perfect. Okay. I do wish there was a way to say, like, only if this is backed up do I want it to split. But there's not really a way to do that right now. Just now that it's gone. Okay. It's back to being more consistent. Say more consistent because it's not as consistent as I would like. I wish it was a little bit faster. I do have an option. If I just change one of them to not be charcoal, if I do the charcoal instead of the charcoal powder, it might be faster. Because what's happening here is I have all of this, which is piping into here. Should be anyway. No, it's piping into this one. Why did I maximize that? I don't know why I'm not. Anyway. Right, that's making that as fast as it can. Hmm. So why is there gaps in that? Shouldn't be? Okay, well. No, I think this is broken. Well, let's fix that. I had an issue earlier with a item not where it was supposed to be. Do that. Do that. I don't know why there's been gaps there. That's a little weird. Might chuck a little bit of overflow in that because I can just pop it like that. Yeah. Either way. Just toss some of that in there. This should be good. I'm actually gonna yoink some of this. There we go. Still not like keeping up with this too well. Okay, for the potions, I need 4. How many does this? 9 seconds. 1 every 9 seconds. And it is currently doing okay with the fertilizing. I intend to increase the what's the words? I do intend to increase some things. I need to double up on this probably at some point. But it's working for right now. I did this wrong though. I technically have it stairs right here, but it's fine. It's probably all getting moved. Well, actually, I could just move it right now, actually. Yes. What if I did this slightly differently? Okay. So I need to move that back. No, because I want to break a bunch of stuff if I do that. I don't want to have to fix this right here, honestly. So let's do this. There. And then we'll just go ahead and put this, fill this in so I don't have to worry about everything being flattened. Shouldn't have to be able to, I don't think I need to look under there anyway. Okay. I'd love there to be So, well, if I can put that there. I don't know that I can, but we will try anyway. And then like so. Then definitely on this side, I don't think I want to necessarily do the one wides. I want to make sure there can be pipes through here though, probably. Oop, oop. Actually. In case I want to run something through here. Looks like I need to go grab my report. You can grab something here. If I have anything here, I need to. Both good. I'm gonna need nails for what I'm doing right now. The rest of these I figure out later. Okay. Yeah, the stone might not keep up really well. I might honestly add another stone in. Secondary source of stone. I'll check that later though. Because if it's actually keeping up right now, then I'm okay with that, you know? I will need to pull that out this way though. Actually, that will go there. Like so. And like that. Let's see. Yeah, actually, if I just pull it in, I don't need this here. If do that. And just do this. Like, sir. Now we gotta do something similar for this side. Except I'm gonna use these this side. That should do that. Oop. Alright. Now, somehow, I'm going to need to get... Not the line that's going... Okay, so I might actually have extra fuel from that line. Which I think I need. Okay, because the blender... Well, I need glass for the blender first, so grab some glass. Also gonna grab some bricks while I'm here. Okay, and that seems to be all. You made just fine. Oh, is this out of money? It's out of money. Hold on. We can fix that. Anyway. I'm gonna build a blender here for a second so I can just see. Okay, so it just needs the fruit wine, which needs an extractor. Just this. Just in, out. So I should be able to do that all on this side, I think. Alright, let's see. Let's just see, so wait. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, also this does not need to be like that. I don't know why it's so far out. Stream title's a lie, it's just plain madness. Well, just because it is madness doesn't mean there isn't a method to it, Art. And that's all I said. I said there is a method to my madness. I didn't say anything more than that. Okay, I think I can then do that. Which goes straight into that. Do I need to be doing... I think at the speed everything's being made, I don't think I need... So what's that? What is this? What's this do? Canonical flask. I don't know what that does. Okay. So then... Realistically, I could just... Problem is I don't know how pipes work, so I need to be mindful that I don't know how pipes work. But we could just, for the moment, just like do that. As an Erlenmeyer flask. Yes! But I don't know what it does in this context. I don't know why I need it. Okay, well that's right. Can I not? Okay, so that needs to go up one. Also, this grid is great. I really appreciate the grid, honestly. Alright. This needs to go up one. Okay, actually, would it be? I almost want to pull off of this because I feel like that makes more sense, actually. You might be like, why? Because it does. Because that is always, this one is almost always full. Oh, the plant fiber is actually finally, is that one connected to plant fiber? Plant ash. That one properly connected, are we sure?
Hello there.
Hi, Massey.
Shadow Mazzy just resubscribed for 53
Somehow
months.
I'm not positive it is. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, it's not. Hold on. That might be part of the problem. Yeah, no, that needs to be doing that. Not that one, this one. There we go. Well, splitting off that might still, I think that'll still be a thing, probably. Or do I pull it off of here? I don't know how fast I needed this to be. Is this almost always full? Yeah, I really need this to be. I need to add another stone. Do I have space to put one in? I could certainly disconnect it from this line. Dun, 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 dun. Do I have room to put it in? I can just stick it almost anywhere and then pipe it over. Anyway. Let's just split it this way for now. Because what I need it to be doing is making some. And then we can worry about making enough. You know? Da, 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 da. Oh, I need to put that. And then that. So if you're doing that now, will you work? And then there's just this. Like that. Perfect. Okay. So that's working. Now I need this to go be better. What satisfactory mod is this? Oh, I didn't see that. My bad, dragon. It's the alchemy one. It definitely feels like Satisfactory, except there are things I like better about the way they set this one up, and things I miss. Because not having the option to like with splitters and stuff to like tell it how much to like split and whatnot, whatever, is a little bit annoying because it kind of just does whatever it decides it wants to. Yeah, I definitely need to add stone, I think. Alright, if we just... You know what? I'm just gonna pop that for now. Oh, I definitely have room under here. Well, I don't know. I just put it on top. That'd be easy. Do I build another layer on top of this? Or I just build it up here? Well, I don't want to take up that space. Let's see. Just do it. How much space do I need for one? The only issue is if I do it that way instead of pulling, because right now, I do have a thing that's really not doing much anymore. I could just pipe this over. And it doesn't need to be making, I don't need to double up on these anymore. Could do that instead. Let's try doing that, because that'll be... Start by doing this. Might be a more effective like way to do it later. This way I don't have to set up a whole nother thing where there is money being piped in. Okay, now the question is, where do I throw it from there? Or can I just like... I can probably do it to there. Oh, hold on. It's like one more section space. There we go. Boop, boop. Part of the stream where I'm using my brain. Well, that's the entirety of this stream, to be fair, because that's how that works. But I do enjoy the catapults. Okay. Now from here... Oh, perfect. I could just do... I don't know... Well, that's a little close, actually. You can probably go a little further. I don't know exactly how much further. But let's say, for argument's sake... Let's go that much... Well, yeah, because I don't think I can go all the way to here. You know, let's test it. Can I go that far? Hi, Nordic Wolf. Obstacles and projectile path where? Oh, there's a roof. Well, that could be fixed. You can just, there's no obstacles? No more. Don't need that there. Yep. Alright. Mom was asking me about foods. Now, the pipe down. I say pipe like it's not going to be a... that should work. Right there. For one of them. I did just bring 2 lines of stone over here. But I don't know if both are going to be needed. Okay. So what I probably will do. Doesn't mean they can't be. Well, that's fine. That'll work for now. Because what that'll do. And do an angle. It's easier to just do straight and then actually just make the turn with. Like that, I think will work. Because that way, there's a buffer here, right? For now, this will work. I might have enough to make a bunch more. I'll have to see how well this does with just the one. Okay, let's remove this top layer real quick because I can see what I'm doing. This stuff doesn't need to be here anymore. If anything, I might go in the other direction, but this other one's keeping up just fine, I think. Like that. And I want to see how well that does. Kind of need to put this back in. Okay. Oh, not that. There we go. Backup probably. No, it's actually keeping up fairly well. Okay, so what thinking I'm gonna do then. I have an idea. I might have to do a little bit of rejigging there. I can just do that then, that's fine. That'll work. Okay. I think. Of course. Never goes the way I want it to go. This one, for some reason, you can't like rotate things the way I want to. I wish I could like tell it to go the other direction, but I can only do this and this. So best way to do that then. First, let's get it down here. So start by doing that. No zoomies today, like bugging me. Okay. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. Got 2 buttons. Okay. That would work. Right? Nope. Okay. Be able to do that, which means this. Oop. That should now mean the other half is running. So till the backlog I made is all used up. We'll do it that way. Okay, we've got 19 of those. Technically need 100 for the next level up. Okay. Guess I don't need another thing here yet. not perfect. It's going both ways. But I'm seeing most of the plants are now kept with fertilizer. Honesty. Don't think we need this connecting this anywhere because the red plants have their own dedicated one now. Almost need 2 extractors instead to keep up with this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now. Do 3 maybe? Probably overkill. I will have to move. Oh, I should just do 2. This, because that's easier. Uh, that? Uh, 400. What I'm gonna do? And there we go. That will keep going for a while because got extra red currants. So I think this will work. Okay, now I do think. Excuse me. Should be. Ah, we're so close. Everything's good there. Both of those look full. Make sure that this is full as well. Just so we never run out of that. Grab this and this. Um, 110. Last for that will be good. I did need more of those. And then see. I think it was wooden pulleys, which I'm not putting in. Bandages and linen, which I don't have either. Those two. So. And then health potions go in this one. Which I do have a handful of bandages. Good. This one. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is looking better. Ooh, this is looking much better. Good, because we need to possibly double this. I'm hoping to double it, actually. Do I have space to double it, or do I need to knock out this wall already? Yeah. I might need to knock that wall out. Insufficient materials. Well, that's problem number one. I just flat out double it? I think so. The only problem with flat out doubling it is it then can't keep up at all. Let's just add 3 actually. See if that works. And then I'm going to take this upstairs. That's what the plan is. It would be nice if I'd centered it on things. I just didn't. Definitely not having this wall here though. Guess the building's just gonna curve there. Is that the wall I have the partial wall on? That's fine. Okay. Whatever the case may be. Need to line this up. Will that work? Not that way. Should be able to make that work though. Better if I did this. Oh. That one there, and I'm gonna need more of the rope, of course. Which is here. Oh, cool. I have enough to submit that order now. Should be this one? That one should be done quickly, so that'll be nice. I probably should just buy this lot so that this mess here can be fixed. Hold on, I have money. Not on me though. Hold on. If I just grab the 45,000 from in there, and just buy another lot. It's fine. I'm totally doing it for aesthetics only. Which one is it? I want that one. That one can stay. This one. Oop. Now I can now I can fix this mess back here. It's complete and utter disaster of a house that I have made. I will fix it eventually, it's fine. This is gonna just come out one, so I almost might as well do that now. Almost. But I'll figure out where pipes are going first. Because this will work perfectly here. Is that the same height? I think so. Does that need to go up one? Okay. Let's get a stairs on this end. Temporarily, of course. Temporary uses. Clearly, because I left a gap and everything. Okay, that does need to come up one. What I'm gonna do is that, so then we can connect it to that and I'll know. I'll know that it's fine that way. Perfect. And then this stuff goes this way. And stuff goes this way. For now, it'll just be the one. That's all going upstairs to make stuff, so I kind of need it to continue to do that. We might honestly need to put in a few separate lines. Because it needs to move, it might need to move it as fast as it's making it. 3. We'll see. Yeah, I can see now it's waiting. I also don't know how much of a backlog I'm gonna keep having once I increase production of stuff. Okay, now upstairs I'm going to... I clearly know how to build stairs in this game. So those 3... Well... A crazy idea. I kind of almost wonder. Can't walk on them. Yeah, the problem is there's a double step in the middle because I needed to move it forward one. Okay, here's my debate. Do I need to maybe grind them downstairs and then bring that up? Because the grinding is the part that takes forever. Some of them need to not be grinding, though. But I almost wonder if it makes more sense to process them first. Uh, I could do that. Okay, we're gonna. Much as I might need that material later. Okay. I'm gonna try that because I think we're gonna do that for this half. I'm just gonna put a chest at the top so it'll collect all the random junk. Don't. Maybe I should put a rail there real quick. Because I'm gonna keep coming up the stairs. We're just gonna put an anti-jump off on accident rail. Because I do jump through that on purpose sometimes. Okay. Oh, wonder if I can make it go up. That'd be kind of fun. It's a drawbridge. I feel like it should go up, even though that would break all my lines. It's fine. Okay. Dump that in there. That in there. Let's check something. I need to look here for a minute. Okay. That needs those. And I think that's under there also. Okay, so most of that works with those instead. Right. So that would be the next step on the line. Good thing is these I can put the whatchamacallits on top of. So do, do, do. Make more sense. No, because I can just lift up on the other side. Okay. Actually. Yeah, because that's not necessarily going to be like that right now. What if I do something like this instead? I'm going to need more wood. I need wood. Mm-hmm. Da, da. Oh, right. Place each one of those again. Um, I'm actually going to rotate that for right now. It's out of my way. I don't know, those might only need one set because it's now breaking even. Do do do. Okay. Now that will be storing that. Put those in there. Okay. It's definitely waiting a lot for those. So I almost feel like I could at least... I might have to move where this other one is coming up, to be honest. Yeah, because it feels like it's only pulling from the first extraction. That might work. At least get... better be right next to it. That'd be perfect, I think. Yeah, I'm probably gonna move this one over. Or honestly, I might just build the flaxseed soap stuff down here. Might be easier to do. One step at a time. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna. This is gonna get too crowded if I do it this way. But I am gonna go ahead and come down here and put a chest on this anyway. Because backlog will be good. Okay, let's do this again. That was not what I was trying to break there, actually. Mm. Because this is doing it every other. Means it still has room. Oops, this might take a little bit of. There we go. Okay. Not the most efficient thing ever, probably, but it'll work. I almost feel like from here I should just go up instead of... Don't do that that way. This way. Does that have to be... It has to be that. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. So now we're doing that way. Am I having a backlog here? Not really. Which is good. Breaking even almost. Is it too many of these? Do I need to... Because these last ones aren't really running that often. Well... So... I want to at least... Let's see, I need... Actually, the easiest way to do this, hold on. That can be made into rope and linen. Right. Do I need... Yeah, the only thing other thing I need this for is the potions. So... 3 of these can be making rope, and 3 of them can be making linen, I guess. For now, because I think that's a reasonable speed. I know I need the rope and linen both for other things as well. So I need to just make sure that I go. I just need to make sure I'm making enough. Right now I can just do this. Don't. I will check back on this later and see if it's making it at such a speed where I need to separate these out a bit. I could just do it anyway. But yeah, okay, see, we're already kind of at speed. And it doesn't need it, I don't think. So then... I want to say linen's gonna be this instead. Yeah. This needs to not be that. do need a backlog of it, though. We'll just do this. I'll do the same thing. That. Okay. Now, I think what I need to do next. I do need to pipe wood over here. Because I need to make the pulleys. Which I needed. I'm at 67 out of. Alright, well, to be fair, I think it's time we demolish this and set that part up somewhere else. And we're just gonna. Yep. This is giving the linen for the bandages. Do you just get the money? So, let me have a little bit more of this over here because the stone takes more money. Takes more money to run. Um, don't know exactly what to do with this. Oh, I accidentally stopped production on that, which is not good. think... Okay, so I definitely... Now that that's all going somewhere, the increase of stuff here is not going to work out, I don't think. Yet. I should double check and make sure everything over here is running properly, because that might be part of the problem. Yeah. That's not making fast enough then. Which wouldn't be making fast enough because... Oh, that might be out of money. Might be one. Nope. No, this is all good on the wood bit. I haven't accidentally clogged it anywhere, have I? Okay. So I definitely think those first two going to potions is probably what's going to happen. Mm. Honestly, I kind of want to let that be, and I can use this and this. To like add stuff later. I think I'm just gonna bring linen down and just like toss it over the stuff to the potion side of things, which is gonna be over here. It is a little crowded in here, but I can. Do that. I do think I want to do that up one like I did here, so. That to the side a little bit? Yeah, it is. Do it this way. Okay, and then an assembler off of that.
First 86 Prelude just redeemed chocolate.
Okay. On might build one this way. we'll build one off of this one first, which means I need... Well, actually... Right, I need to change that direction for those as well. So if I just put... put 3 here for the moment. Um... I'm thinking. Do it that way. Yes, chocolate. Chocolate might help me, I think. Maybe. Do that. And then... and then... Oh. Actually, realistically for the moment, I should do this, and then I can figure out if I have enough of a supply to do more than that. Now, this one here is what we need to... It means this needs to move. Because of course, where I placed it's not going to work out. The difference is, I think this. I think it made it the same speed. Okay, so that's already making potions, which is great. Means I don't need this anymore. Just remove this bit. Just need to make the bandages one. Want to figure out how to get where I want to take this stuff down from. Or if I'm going to take it down, because I have more more of the flax than I know I don't yet have like space for. So instead of doing it that way, not there. Just put it like here. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Oh, that one can move over. Right? I can easily move over one. Hold on. Oh, you need to move the catapult. Perfect. Oh, well, that didn't need to be there. Alright. Perfect. Now, will this work the way I want it to? Yes, it will! Let's go. Actually, in this case, I think I'll just do another drawbridge. Okay, this is now in the way. Which case, I only need that for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the make the make it right. Do that. It's like one off. Well, that's fine. That's... I'm gonna put this into 2. I actually need to do this like differently. Keep forgetting. Then both of those are gonna go. Go ahead, set this recipe. Because this takes a minute to make that, and I think it'll be faster if it's got a double input. Okay. First things first, though. Apparently I need to do that first. And for the sake of getting it out of my inventory, if nothing else, also gonna do this. Honestly, might not need these. Let's see if I remove those and everything goes better, faster. Do this. I mean, I'm making health potions at a decent rate, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Now I need to figure out how I want to put in, make the bandages. Now that I've got this coming, now I need to input health potions into this. I think that should split them half and half. This, that. Okay, I think that's keeping up pretty good. Yeah, it does pair really well. That is true. How is... you know, I didn't even check how well the volume was picking up on this game or whether it was too loud. Uh, is it actually picking up the audio? I don't think it is. Which is weird. Hold on. I thought it would do that automatically. Well, I told it to do it, and I assumed it was doing it. I probably should have started OBS before the game. That's probably what the problem is. I might restart the game here in a second if this doesn't work. Yeah, it's not. Alright. We test. This might be one of those games where you have to... okay. One second. Might be one of those games you have to launch OBS before you launch it, just like Core Island. Yeah, there we go. Should be hearing footsteps now. I probably will boost it a little. Hold on. Hello, welcome in. Easiest way to test where you guys are, other than the fact of footsteps. Well, I could just turn the music off and hold on. If I pause this, you guys hear that stuff. Yes, no, maybe so. Might need to boost it a little bit more. Funnily enough, the game also has music. No game stands? Really? You know what? We're gonna boost it by 15. Actually, no. Let's start with 10. We start with 10. Probably needs to be 15. Because you guys won't be able to hear it once I turn the music on. Go over here where there's lots of things making noise. One would hope, anyway. Should hear like a whirring. These things spinning. Okay, but now I gotta turn the music back on because otherwise I'm gonna think I'm insane. They're kind of like hitting the same level. So does the game need to go up even more for you guys? I actually probably could afford to turn it up a little bit on my end. Right, 25. Yeah, cause see, now that I feel like that's too loud. 18. Yeah. Because I don't want it to be as loud as me. You know? Kinda defeats the purpose. For that one I might be able to do without. Those two I might be able to do without. Except I'm not making wooden pulleys anymore, so I'm gonna have to... Sounds good? Okay. I'm about to go start making wooden pulleys real quick. You actually hear steps. Keep in mind that you're dealing with laptop speakers, not headphones. Ah, yeah, that does make a difference. Okay, what I'm gonna do, since I have such a backlog of flax here. I think it's flax? Whatever. Whatever this stuff is, I have a backlog of it. So we're going to put in a temporary measure to... Not that. Temporary measure to just get rid of it all, because I don't need... Backlog. I'll keep the potions going for a bit. A little faster. Okay. Put that in there. Get that out of my inventory. Do have a bit of those. Let's grab glass, bricks, other things I needed. I can just do that, to be honest. I think I had some, yeah, I had some coins in here. Put those in there just to make sure that's doing the thing it's supposed to be doing. I think I've finally... No, not quite. Not quite chewed through the backlog for that. That one's got almost a dedicated one, and it's the first one to get a bunch of stuff. It should. Do that. That will help. Okay. Clean this up. Then I need to get wood to the other section. That's what I need. Because I need to start back up the wooden pulleys. That means I need to go back upstairs. So I need to grab that. Hello. And bring it this way. Or I take rope and take it that way. Wood over this way will be faster, I think. Thank you. Now, there are some things I haven't tried yet. I don't know how. That's how that goes. Okay, I don't know what good that does me, to be honest. Though, to be fair, the... no, not there. I'm gonna see if I can... Okay, that's... probably helpful. That's a little bit of a weird spot there. Can I just... Okay, perfect. Is there something I can just... Oh yeah, I can just put a shelf on here. And then that'll make that turn. Where's the shelf? Music stopped. Where is it? There we go. Invalid position. Okay, that's it. Actually, why am I doing that? I have the space right here. I can literally put a floor in. Alright. Now, I do think I'm going to end up probably putting more wood protection in. Instead of doing this, what I'm thinking of... Oh, not that. Do this. This doesn't need to be here anymore. Might just do this. There we go. I don't know when I'll need more wood necessarily, other things, but if nothing else, I could probably utilize sending more over to make more charcoal to make that whole system over there work faster. Because clearly it needs to be working faster. I don't know. What's that one connected to? Okay, that's the clay one. Sand is just not being made fast enough. Then this one. Oh, I'm out of small gears. Let me grab some of those. That goes there. This goes there. To be honest, that will need to go to here. What's going on here? Why? Oh, I know, because the fertilizer situation's not quite resolved yet. I'll have to... Well, the next real thing I need to do is, once again, increase the charcoal production. Because it's so slow. I wonder. This might be a crazy idea. But if this is faster... Might be... Main issue is that one will still get prioritized. Yeah, the problem is the speed at which the wood is coming for that, I think. Because instead of supply of wood... Ugh. It is getting split, so if I decided not to split it, maybe that would be faster. But will this one be able to put your run off the charcoal on the one side? I built this when I didn't have walls here. As you can see. What's the problem? Oh. Okay, so that has a max, apparently, guys, that it can hold. I didn't know that. Oops. Okay, all done. We have to do some... Derp. Then... It's gonna fill back up pretty fast there, but it's fine. and that. I know I need these requests, but also just gonna do that. There we go. Did I? I got myself stuck. That's alright. Fix that. And then put those in there. Don't need all of that in there. Is it this one? Wait, did I need that for one of these? No. Do you have this one? I need to be making the wooden pulleys so I can finish the quest. Ah! Okay, do that as well to consolidate the stuff in my inventory. Right, wood is going there, it's going there. Now I need to, honestly get it to up here. Which means I need this. And then this. So I don't want it to take all of this. I need it to split. So what I think how I want to do this. The way I've done it in a couple other places. But I need to decide, because I really need where to split it. That'd be easier. Let's just do this. I usually do, because I currently don't think it's going to be a problem necessarily. I have been just doing that. So like half of it will go in there. The other half will go up over here. And because I don't want to deal with directional unless I do this. That. Let off what I've got. And I think for wooden pulleys, it'll be an assembler. Quite the backlog there, so I don't need to worry about that. And yeah, I have enough of the potions to go ahead and do the next level up, but I'm gonna wait. Will that work? Okay, that does help with that. Wait, I never did finish this. Oh, I think. Do we now see an increase? The issue was before it was still having to split, right? Now that it's not having to split. Sure, there's a way I could increase this even further. That should have made a little bit of a difference. Mm. Still not quite fast enough, I don't. Mm. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a more fuel efficient way to do this eventually. And I may just have to manually bump it a little bit every once in a while. I want to put the walls back. Up here, it'll be these. That's getting made pretty fast for all things considered. So's that, to be honest. I may end up having not as many make. Honestly, I don't think I need as many things making linen if I'm just making it for sake of having it by itself. Because if I'm not taking that downstairs to make the other stuff out of, almost makes more sense. Do that instead. But I'm just making it to have a little bit, then it can be an occasionally does it thing. Oh, I can do that one right away. And I think I will also... haven't made soap yet, but I can go ahead and do this. Alchemy level 5. Submit 100 transformation potions. Goodness. Okay. Coal ore. Wait. Stone crusher, coal ore. This may be the solution to my problems. Okay. Okay, and then... Okay. Perfect. This will solve lots of problems. I think that means I can get rid of a bunch of my infrastructure, which is great. This table saw gives me mushrooms and planks. Okay. What do I need this for? Question marks. Okay, that's great, actually. So fun, you reset your points and now the game feels so slow. I could imagine that would be the case. I barely started, so I don't... Customer management? What is... Oh, quest reward, okay. Relic withdrawal, I haven't purchased contract amount. Throwing efficiency. I actually might increase those two. Make those go faster. And I can start some research. It's not like I don't have the money to do that. Sphere liquid flask. Ooh, that sounds cool. I'm gonna guess I need these things at some point. Ooh, advanced fertilizer would be good too. Alright. Let it do its researching thing. Okay. Put those in there. Put those in there. Okay. I'm going to empty things into things. Toss that in there. This can go in there. That can go in there. Put these away. Need 90 wooden pulleys. I have 0. But I need soap, and I haven't started making soap yet. So, you know, we'll get there. It's probably next on the list, but I kind of want to fix the other problem first, because I feel like that will then give me enough extra flax to then make. Okay. So I still need charcoal powder for one thing, right? It's used to make... Okay, it's used to make some other stuff too, but I haven't unlocked those yet. So the only line I absolutely need to keep is this one. This one needs to have charcoal powder. But I can... Some infrastructure here I won't... Which is good. Because I think what I'm gonna do... see, it goes in the stone grinder it was, yeah? Actually, pull that one out from the wall. So I can go run if I want to. Yeah, I need to go get a whatchamacallit stone. I also want to end up putting some rotten logs. I'll make some stuff with the rotten logs at some point. Oh yeah, I made like a 300 coin profit today. Let's go. Okay, I might need to dangle the stairs a little bit. It's fine. Everything's fine. How much? Yeah, okay. See, that's going to be a drain on. But... which means we might just see what 3 will do. I should have done it different from the other direction. I have a minute. Still... Take off the 2 off the end. We'll see what 3 does. Do it like this, like the others. And then, honestly... Oh, I need more rope for that. Okay. Should be here. Okay. I'm just going to... Oh. This... Then... Should do that, I think. Now I'm probably gonna leave Lurk early to bed. Night Dragon! Since I do need this charcoal. Charcoal thing to work. Do this. One more of those provides fuel. This is not working on anything yet. What I'm gonna do. Right. Okay. Do this. Invalid angle. Okay, well. Actually, I'll just go there. Just do this. I need to go retrieve a lot of money. Put in there. This one on here just to make sure production keeps going correctly. Okay, so now this is going to cut off the wood supply for a minute. This. Oh, this. Not that. That cleans up that mess. Yeah. Oh, that's full. Well, until it's not full. Actually, realistically, I can just I don't think I want wood going in here anymore. I'm just gonna do this way now. No. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this in this direction because it doesn't make sense to do another. Okay. Because the thing is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be needing to substitute in any charcoal. Which means this machine is a bit overkill at the moment. Okay, is this... Okay. All of a sudden, this has become way more efficient. All of a sudden. Does that mean this... No, this is still keeping up. But it does mean this is better. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting back... We're getting to where I kind of wanted to be. Okay. I like this. Everything should be running off of off of coal now. Which is perfect. Definitely think... Yeah, this is still keeping up with the current situation. Okay. That level up has made such a difference already. Okay. Let's... Good. Oh, I should toss this extra stuff in here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this. Oh, this here is also being made still. I guess I can just toss that into a storage for now. And what I'm also gonna do is that so that we have a bit of a backup for everything. Because I still have a ridiculous amount of money now in that thing. Actually, what I'm gonna do... put the silver coins in there. Might need to increase. Might actually need to increase these instead of the... Yeah, I may have to do. Grab one stack of that and make sure I put it in the... I just have to make sure now that these stay applied. This no longer has to go into that. Put 2 of those onto that bit then. I think that stone is not going somewhere. Actually, just gonna toss all of that in there. Because the problem is it will favor one side over the other. Which means right now the glass is getting all the sand and the clay is not. Which is kind of crazy. The other thing I can do... that's where the sand goes, right? I was gonna say the other thing I can do is grab extra sand from over here. Put it I have plenty of this stuff though, so that's good. Alright, 1 silver coins to go in this one. Alright, I wanna see. I have this feeling. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so the next day is probably gonna be when oh, I should do that. 100 vitality. Potion. Do I have? So next is probably soap production. Honestly. It's gonna take a minute for that to... But these are not even running 100% of the time. They don't even have to. So. Oh, the... Okay, okay, okay. That might be easy enough to set up. Not today. Yeast powder. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I don't know when I'm going to get to that part. Because the next bit I need to do, I think, is soap, which is linseed oil plus plant ash. Oh. Okay. Fun, we can make one of my favorite rocks. That's great. Clay powder is used for something. That's great to know. Yeah, this is gonna be the next thing I'm trying to set up. But that's kind of probably required me to increase both my sage, well, at least my sage production, which would be better with more fertilizer, which I might do better fertilizer than the sage. Simply to... Well, I could just increase the sage and then increase the other. Let's see. Right now, this is keeping up with that bit. Still. But I may need to... Well, if I'm going to use the better fertilizer, I don't think I'll need to increase it. I'll just... Instead of tossing it this way, I'll add another layer and add the mushrooms. Work the mushrooms from up here, probably. I'm curious what the bouncy mushrooms do. But right now, doing really good. 27. I'm actually just gonna start doing that for now. Because that will not affect this at all, because this is backed up. Realistically, that's backed up. Hold on. I got this. I need roof. There. Oh, there's... Boop. Like that. Look at a backlog. Even more of a backlog. Probably don't even need... Where is the stone for the other side coming from? Is it this one? Why is there no more stone coming in there? Do I need to fix something? Did I break something on accident? Okay, so this one. Why are you having rock problems? Why are we having rock problems over here? Alright. Fix the rock problems. There you go. Right. Basically, the rocks aren't going fast enough. That's... Alright, well... Yeah, the supply of rocks situation is a little bit problematic, actually, because that's probably wasting fuel. I might adapt that a little bit. That's okay. Alright, let's try temporarily, and I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. Where? are. Let's see if that has a negative impact on that down there. That's what I'm gonna check next. Am I fiddling for no real reason? A little. Grab that potion, that potion, that potion. What was I doing? Oh, right. Need to put this. Eventually, there will be a backlog here. Question mark. Which will mean that we won't need to be pouring as much money into it. So once these fill... Oh. Okay, this is working now. A lot more efficiently. Perfect. Okay. I think it is quite the improvements we have made today. Actually gonna yoink those back, to be honest. Okay. Because I need to make sure I'm making enough money. Actually, like, keep that all running. Make sure this is all stocked up. That way, I don't want to have to stock that up later. Yeah, I think this is working out pretty well. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do that for a while, so that's probably gonna time out before I finish that. We should be close to the next day, which is what I think I'm always gonna leave it. I wanted to see if we're doing pretty decently on the... Words, Clara. On the profit margins. Hopefully we're doing decent enough. I'm so glad I figured out I could just do the auto, birds auto stocking, because I was having to come in here and manually stock, and I would never be able to keep up if I had to manually stock still. Okay. I think the profit margins are going to still look terrible because I haven't quite backed I haven't quite fixed the coal up completely yet. But it's working so nice now that I have that. So. Yeah. I'm waiting for the end of the day. I think I'll put these back in. We're gonna call those for the soap projection, I think. Yep, I need a couple of small gears. That will go. B for the... Oh, I remember what I needed the 100 vitality potions for. Silly goose. Need those to level up my potion belt. Filter splitter. I will research a couple different things real quick. Oh, wait. Almost here, I think. No, it didn't give me like a day summary, did it? Unless it's waiting. This one? Is it this one? It hasn't done it yet. Wonder what time it does it at. It doesn't have one for day 52. And we're on day 53. Alright, well, either way. It is time for me to end stream, as much as I want to keep going, because the next project is going to take another couple hours. And I need to go to bed. As it turns out, I can't just keep spending time on this right now. I don't know how that works. So let me Check and see if there's anybody to raid. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, it's been a little bit, so we're gonna go raid Cat. I know most of y'all are lurking, which is always appreciated. Thank you all for hanging out, for all the stuffs and things. Mousy for the sub. For 53 much, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let me see. All the mods are off doing what I should be doing, which is going to bed. There is a raid message if anybody wants to grab it. If you don't have my emotes, you can always add your own. Just try to limit it, just in case the person we're raiding into has an emote limit, because some people do. So we gotta be mindful of that. I should be back on Friday. Honestly, it may be more of this game. I also bought when I bought this game, I bought another game, so we might play that one, or we might play Minecraft. Who knows? I will figure that out. Probably like today, 5 minutes before stream, I'll decide. But thank you all for all the stuffs and things, and I will see you on Friday.